Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York. Fox World News.
April 28, 5:30 America, New York. Motive for Canadian knife massacre may remain unknown, police say. Police in Canada say Miles Sanderson's motive for killing 11 people and injuring 17 in a stabbing spree last year may forever remain a mystery. BBC News World.
April 28, 5:20 America, New York. Sudan crisis. Turkish evacuation plane fired on. Paramilitary fighters deny involvement, saying they are committed to the extended truce.
Wall Street Journal World News.
April 28, 5:16 America, New York. Europe's economy avoids recession just about. A rebound in factory output and falling energy costs help drive a modest rebound, but further interest rate rises will test the region's resilience.
Mirror World News.
April 28, 5:12 America, New York. Heartbroken girlfriend of man who fell off cruise ship thinks he could still be alive. Warwick Tolmachi, 35, from Brisbane in Australia, was on the Quantum of the Seas cruise ship when he fell overboard around 870 miles south of Hawaii. Wall Street Journal World News.
April 28, 5:07 America, New York. China Politburo says expanding demand is crucial to continuing current recovery. Ensuring that China's domestic demand continues to expand remains a critical question for the current economic recovery, the Communist Party's top policy-making body said.
New York Times World News.
April 28, 5 o'clock America, New York. For founders of small businesses, the personal story matters. A business owner's personal story can bolster trust in a brand, experts say. But what happens when they share hardships like homelessness, addiction or incarceration in company marketing? Hukka Akdenaz, the founder of Champion Pizza, a New York City pizzeria chain, was formerly homeless. Wall Street Journal World News.
April 28, 4:57 America, New York. Chinese combat drone circles Taiwan in mass incursion. The 38 warplanes and 6 ships detected around the island represented the biggest deployment since earlier this month, when China sent aircraft and vessels to the area after Taiwan's president returned from a visit to the U.S.
Washington Post World.
April 28, 4:38 America, New York. German capital sees 10th day of provocative climate protests. Climate activists are staging a 10th straight day of protests in Berlin.
New York Times World News.
April 28, 4:24 America, New York. Pope returns to Hungary, to delight of Viktor Orban. Francis wants to re-embrace Hungarian Christians, but some worry the visit gives political cover to the country's leader, who is on the opposite side of nearly every issue important to the pontiff. Pope Francis was greeted by children after arriving at the Liszt Ferenc Airport in Budapest on Friday for his apostolic visit to Hungary.
Washington Post World. April 28, 3:41 America, New York. Heavy clashes rock Sudan's capital, despite truce extension. Sudanese residents say heavy explosions and gunfire rocked parts of Sudan's capital, Khartoum, and its twin city of Omdurman, despite the extension of a fragile truce between the county's rival top generals. Washington Post World.
April 28, 3:31 America, New York. Queen's coronation recalled as UK prepares to crown her son. In 1953, London was still recovering from World War II. BBC News World.
April 28, 3:26 America, New York. Wrestlers protest. India Supreme Court to hear plea against wrestling chief. Top Indian wrestlers have been protesting against alleged sexual harassment by their federation chief.
Mirror World News.
April 28, 3:05 America, New York. Ukrainian woman covered in blood cries as she's trapped in flat bombed by Russia. Air raid sirens sounded around the capital in the first attack against the city in nearly 2 months, and Ukraine's Air Force intercepted 11 cruise missiles and 2 unmanned aerial vehicles over Kyiv, according to the Kyiv City Administration.
Fox World News.
April 28, 3:02 America, New York. Ukraine. Russia launches cruise missiles into Kyiv and other cities, killing at least 8 people. Ukrainian officials said Russia fired more than 20 cruise missiles early Friday morning, striking various cities in the central and eastern parts of the country.
BBC News World.
April 28, 2:06 America, New York. James Corden gets choked up in last Late Late Show song. The British comedian hosts the U.S. talk show for last time after more than 8 years in the chair.
Fox News. April 28. 2 o'clock America, New York. Busted. How this professor is flushing out students who use ChatGPT. A geography professor shared his method to detect AI-generated plagiarism with Fox News. He developed it after noticing that ChatGPT produced fake citations. Fox News.
April 28. 2 o'clock America, New York. AI likened to gun debate as college students stand at tech crossroads. Some college students are reporting they don't use artificial intelligence to assist with school assignments as the risks associated with getting caught outweigh the benefits.
Fox News.
April 28. 2 o'clock America, New York. What are the dangers of AI? Find out why people are afraid of artificial intelligence. The unregulated nature and accelerating usage of artificial intelligence in everyday life may lead to dangerous circumstances for humanity.
Fox World News.
April 28. 2 o'clock America, New York. AI global supply chain. We have the tech, but full automation still 20 years away, expert says. Maximizing AI's potential may involve nations sharing data, which could prove a stumbling block as countries compete to gain an advantage in using AI technology across industries.